you certainly understand about myocarditis.
The vaccines, all the vaccines in use in the United States and predominantly across the world, use genetic technologies that harness the body's own cells to produce the protein on the surface of the virus, the spike protein, which is acknowledged to be dangerous. This is the first time in human medicine that we have an uncontrolled exposure for an uncontrolled duration and quantity in the human body in a mosaic of cells. And to make matters worse, the vehicle that carries these genetic products into the human body goes into vital organs. And it's unprecedented that we've ever exposed a single human, let alone hundreds of millions of people, to this form of technology. And I published an op-ed before these were ever released saying it was a gamble. I knew it was a gamble. I knew, based as a clinician and one expert in clinical trials and safety, that this had a dangerous mechanism of action. It's biologically dangerous. And we have seen a large signal on safety, unprecedented numbers of deaths and non-fatal injuries after exposure. We see unprecedented non-fatal injuries in the same data system. And then when we look outside and we look in the yellow card system, in the UK, we say the same thing. And we look at the UDRA system in the EU, we do the same thing. We have just fulfilled the Bradford Hill tenets of causality. Meaning, I am telling you as an epidemiologist, the vaccines are causing these fatal and non-fatal events to a large degree. And many of those skilled around the table, I'm sure, would agree.
Okay, so that transitions perfectly. Kyle, I'm going to actually ask you to give up your seat for Mr. Tom Renz. I got contacted by attorney Tom Renz over the weekend, who represents some whistleblowers within the Department of Defense. And Tom, you don't have much time at all, okay? He showed me his data, or he showed me the data that is being extracted from, what is the name of this database?
DMED.
Pardon?
DMED. It's the Defense Medical Database.
And I'm going to just kind of cut to the punchline because we just don't have very much time at all. But this data, so these are whistleblowers that have been extracting data out of the Defense Department database. They have noticed a very alarming